Hey guys, back with another update. I made two of my favorite horror DVD cover art videos, so now I'm going to make one of horror DVD cover art that I'm disappointed in. Basically a lot of these I'm disappointed in because the old VHS cover art was so much better, and others because there's just so much more they could have done with it. First up we have I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's one of those cast covers I always mention. I know it's a marketing technique, but all they do is put the 4 stars on the cover to try to sell the film to a younger audience, and you have this one little image of the killer here, but other than that, I mean, it's just they're using star power to sell the film, and I just feel like they could have went a different way with it. Next, Phantasm II. This was one of those DVDs that us in Region 1 we were waiting a long time for, and when it finally came out, we were excited to have it. But unfortunately, this is the cover art they gave us. Obviously they just edited this in a computer to put the tall man in the sphere. I mean, there's just more they could have done with that. Why not include the original VHS cover art? And the thing is, too, this is a Universal release, and Universal releases a lot of their DVDs with the original VHS cover art, so I don't know why they didn't do that with this one as well. It could have been better, but at least we have it in Region 1 on DVD now. Next, another Universal release, Halloween 2. Again, why not use the original cover art, with that jack-o'-lantern in the black background that is so classic that so many of us love. I know a lot of people do like this cover, but it's just not for me. I've never really liked this cover too much. Then we have The Burning. This is another DVD. I know a lot of people complain about the cover art, but it's also one of those Region 1 DVDs that we had to wait a long time for. So, I guess we should be happy that we do have it, but I just wish they went a different way. That original poster with the couple in the lake and the killer above them with the blades coming down. That was just so much better. I don't know why MGM would choose to go this route instead, but it's what they did, and this is what we got. Next, a Paramount release, Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. What surprises me about this and what really confuses me is that, the first 4 Friday the 13th films released by Paramount all had the original VHS cover art, and then as soon as they hit Part 5, they changed it. I don't know why. I basically could have picked from 5 through 8 which to include in this video, and decided to go at Part 7 here. It's just a basic image of Jason. It's not that it's not cool. It's a pretty cool image, I guess, but I don't know. It's just simple. I mean, why change it? Why not keep it going? As I said, the first 4 films they released all had the original cover art. Why did they change it at Part 5? Don't really know what the the thinking was there, but oh well. Next, Army of Darkness, an Anchor Bay release. It's not that this cover isn't cool. It's pretty cool to look at, I guess. But with all the other releases of Army of Darkness, I think this is probably my least favorite cover. Maybe other than the official bootleg edition, which is just the brown and as if it's a brown paper bag. But I mean, yeah, it's a cool image. It's a cool image of Ash, I guess. You get the skeletons in the background, but the limited edition I showed in one of my other videos is really cool, I think, and even the original cover art that is included on some of the releases is better than this. Next, Edge of Sanity. The reason I included this one is because I really love the original VHS cover art. It's one of those covers I always remember seeing in the video store when I was younger, and that original art is actually this image right here. So it kind of confuses me why they didn't include to just use that on the cover, since they included it on on the packaging anyway, but this is what they went with instead. Next, a great slasher film, but the cover is definitely lacking, and that's Intruder. I mean, all you have is the title, 2 eyes, and this image of the killer here. The Blu-ray cover art for this is really cool. I really like that. The paper bag with the head inside, the blood and all that, but this really doesn't have too much on it, so definitely think they could have done more with this as well. Hellraiser, the top 10 media release. I know these are cheap releases and somewhat unofficial, I guess, but I mean, come on, what is that? I mean, all you basically can see is Pinhead's just head. It's not even like a full image of him holding the box or anything, which is on like the Anchor Bay release, for example. I mean, you have like this almost tunnel in the background, and then this like black and white image of his face. And then what also corrects me about this is you have Dr. Trinata in the back here. He's not even in this movie. He's in Hellbound Hellraiser 2, so obviously whoever made the cover art for this haven't seen the movie, because they would know that he's not even a character in the original. Strange. Next, I mentioned this in one of my other videos, Happy Birthday to Me. I mean, who is this girl? You know, she's not even in the movie. It's just some crazy girl with greenish cat-like eyes and, you know, the knife in the cake. I mean, the knife in the cake is a nice touch, I guess, but I don't really know where they were going with this, who this is supposed to be. You know, Anchor Bay got it right when they re-released it with the original cover art, which I showed in one of my favorite horror DVD cover arts videos. Next, Phantom of the Opera, the Robert Englund version. You know, again, the cover it's not that it's not a cool cover. It's just that this was one of those VHS that I always grew up seeing, and I really liked the VHS cover art of it, which was, you know, the character of Robert Englund who plays the Phantom, and it's him holding the white mask like next to his face and pulling it off. I always liked that image, you know, rather than this image of his scarred face in the shadows. I don't know. This is just too simple. I think the other one was a lot more, I don't know, a lot like gorier looking, a lot scarier looking than this. Next, Night of the Living Dead. This is the 1990 version, the remake, and I mean, come on, this looks like zombies in space. I mean, need I say more? It looks like, I mean, doesn't it look like they're on a planet or something with the mist and all that? I mean, this doesn't look like a regular zombies movie. To me, as I said, this just looks like Night of the Living Dead in space. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking when they did this cover. They got some great images on the back, I have to say. You know, the creepy images of, you know, the bodies hanging from the tree there, but I don't know what this cover is. I don't know. Very disappointing. Next, the Legacy edition of Sleepaway Camp. This is the uncut version, which is cool, but the cover is just, I don't know, so cut and paste. I mean, you get an image of the iconic face, which is great, but it's great in the movie. You know, it's that surprising aspect at the end of the film. And then, I mean, you get the hand with the knife, and what is it even stabbing? I don't know. The Anchor Bay release cover is so much better, which I do own in this Sleepaway Camp survival kit, but, you know, this cover I'm just not too happy with. Next, we have Trick or Treat. Again, you know, just star power here. They're trying to sell it because you got Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne in it. The original art was so much better for this movie, and I think this movie actually deserved better for a cover art. You know, I mean, I don't know, nothing really too appealing about this, especially for people. You know, what if there's people who like horror but they're not fans of Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne? I mean, they're barely even in the movie, so now you're kind of turning people off to the movie, I think. So I'm not sure that was the best idea with this. And finally, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Why ruin an amazing original VHS cover art? Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, I think, had one of the best original cover arts with, you know, the whole Breakfast Club parody of the Sawyer family. But this, I mean, come on. I mean, you just got Dennis Hopper with a chainsaw. It's just boring to me. I don't know. I don't know that I would want to see this movie not knowing what it is just by this cover. But just my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be sure to post some more videos soon of some rare DVDs and got a few other ideas. If you guys have any suggestions of what type of videos you would like me to do, please comment below. Let me know. Comment and subscribe. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot.